りがとう。
お疲れ様でした。じゃあこれであれですか、エージェント撮影は終了。お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様です。
ありがとう。相田さん、この髪型はどういうなんかテーマがあったんですか？なんかいいかな。基本ではこうね、前髪が変わってる感じですけれども、なんかあれですね。ね、エルビス・プレスリー。なんか俺に関してはなんていうんですか、インテリアブザー役みたいな。経済役なんか
使えねえわこれ。
Did it and fixed it. I am amazing. You're
Thanks,
welcome.
everybody.
You're fine. Capo Revolution. Oh, hi.
So, stream number 5, I believe.
Yes.
Well, that's
Part sank.
Our little baby has some enthusiasm. You're back.
Got that disco babble going.
So we just finished up speaking with Joyce Messier. There you go. So we just finished with Joyce Messier, who is the representative of the Wild Pines company, who is like the megacorp in this setting. The fuck did I need the camera? There we go. Okay, that seems about right. He disappears. You're back like a ghost.
Ooh, I'm a ghost.
Okay, so next up we are going back to Measurehead, the advanced race theory guy with the very specific notions of race and behaviors.
You still haven't tried the secret back way yet.
Well, I already internalized the thought, like, you know, I already paid my dues.
That's fair.
And then after that is Everclaire, I think.
Everclaire, uh-huh.
Yeah, I believe he's often referred to as like the first boss, as far as bosses go. So in this game, that means you're having a very intense conversation. Or you're sitting in an incredibly uncomfortable chair, which can kill you. Or so I've heard. The same way that the light bulb at the very beginning of my first stream killed me right off the bat. So that's Measurehead, the 7-foot-tall, bald behemoth. I'll let him talk.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Oh yeah, let's see what about this mug.
He does not so much as glance at the object. Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest.
Hey man, I got this
in
cup.
it.
You like my cup?
You like my racist cup?
The cup is racist. You're racist. So you probably like the cup.
You guys get
He
along.
had nothing to do with it.
For some reason, I don't strike like Measurehead doesn't strike me as someone that would like to collect coffee cups. He strikes me as more of a like he collects hammers and like some obscure variant of squirrel. But anyway, let's tell him what we've learned about the race enigma.
And
Succeeded, medium 10 versus your 12. Did I just pass a check? I've never seen one of those before. Okay. Shit, let me to the fucking harbor. Oh. I should be cursing if I monetize this, but oh well. Paradoxically, you plan to supersede the Occidental. This racecraft is want us to do while they get all the money. Just something you shock people with liberal progressive. But it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient. That kind of seems to be like the only logical one. Because he was making a point about purity, right?
Mm.
And the evil Azgul alcohol.
I mean, he was giving you shit about drinking.
Being drunk.
fascinating.
Oh.
The Revacholian degenerate shows signs of racial self-reflection. How did you accomplish this little feat?
I love it when people call you degenerate to your face. I'm gonna go with this one. This seems like something that that Measurehead would think of.
So it would seem, Whirl. I find myself at a crossroads. On one hand, this pathetic self-therapy has little to do with the great mystery of living organisms, the race enigma. And, of course,
What
you
is
will
the
not
race
be
enigma?
able
What is
to
that
free
question?
yourself from the yoke of Whirl. It is too late. It may be lethal to stop at this point, but still.
But of course you would not. I like how he has no expectations for you to stop drinking.
If the Revacholian degenerate is capable of critical thought, he may still prove a race adversary. Why should I help my adversary?
Seeking counsel from his own ideas.
Yeah. I also thought that he should have gone for the back way in, but he's right. He internalized the thought, therefore.
Yeah, and I don't know what's the other back way in.
Jean, baby. Do the heroic thing.
That is not possible. The game of Shahmat you play against the rules tricks is unwinnable. The days, the weeks, the months will wear you out. The Occidental Aplo group is incapable of long-term lucid thoughts. You will not. You cannot withstand the wasteland of reality.
That was a good phrase. Wasteland of reality. I'm gonna use that.
It's super hard, Jean. My mom couldn't
That's
do it
shit.
either.
Very well. You may enter once. Our conversation here has concluded.
Well done. Let's go.
Aw, Kim said well done for the first time in the game. Maybe it's gonna be alright.
Yeah, you gotta go the other way.
Oh, is it this room behind me?
That door.
Okay. I'm gonna save the game in case I mess up this part.
Babble, babble. No, babble, babble.
Okay. So that's every worker member of the board. Democracy. Typewriters. It's been a while since I've used one of those. Interesting. Dark liquid, almost ew.
Mhm.
Can I drink it?
No.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
As a police officer, I must investigate.
It's unfortunate for the union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Open it.
Yeah, why would I not open it?
Yeah.
The drawer opens smoothly.
Yeah.
Inside is a well-organized selection of brown
Doesn't it mean like a
folders.
warrant to be looking through people's stuff if like you're an officer? I mean, not that they follow like our laws.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of
This is the
transactions
type of stuff
stand
that
out.
Joyce Messier.
Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Garte, and even Ilmara.
Indeed.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Possible narcotics.
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Okay, 42%.
Do it.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Look how blurry
Mother
all the lines on
bricks.
these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself.
You're
You're like an absurdist Samaran monk, focusing through not focusing.
That's an interesting practice to focus by not focusing.
Hermeneutics was almost within your grasp, but now only
What does that
vague
mean?
letters float before your eyes. Less meaningful, but aesthetically more pleasing.
If I let the eyes go completely out of focus, all melt, all shapes start melting.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there?
Let's just get back to work. No, of course
Good.
not.
This is probably not relevant to our case anyway. After all, we are not investigating an accounting mystery.
Yes, I am, Kim.
The drawer slides
I
shut.
am the law.
I am the law. Oh look, Kim, he wants to talk to you.
Oh. I always have a moment for you, Kim.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's 10 p.m., I just realized.
You should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already
We
do.
could all learn a little bit from Kim, couldn't we?
So, just look through this room. Yeah, you're here already, so might as well.
Ew.
Yeah.
I think Kim would be impressed with me. Okay, I'm a worse actor, but better.
Oh my god,
like,
the visual calculus.
I want Kim to know I'm a type of dude that wears sunglasses at night.
I wear my sunglasses.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable." The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Let your muscle
my
memory
God.
dial a random number. Oh, I thought it was a vending machine. It's a payphone. What is
Yeah.
wrong with me?
And you need that money.
I only need 10 cents. Like I can't afford it anyway. Might as well, go for broke.
Your fingers run over the
Oh.
dial pad.
Oh wow, that worked.
You passed
005.
it?
Yeah, I passed the
That's
the
the
row.
dialing code for Revachol.
What kind of XCOM bullshit is this?
4952.
Yes.
And a moment of hesitation before entering the
Curse
final
you
numbers.
statistics.
993.
Hope for Revachol in a moment. Okay.
Calling. Calling. Still
who?
calling.
Who am I
Then
calling?
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm films for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
This is an unexpected detour.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
Do you know me?
No. Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
he thinks you're pulling a prank on him. The call is terminated by the other party.
Okay. Alright. Kim's had a long day.
Oh,
Poor guy has had to deal with a lot.
What are you doing?
Can that be? Oh, okay. We are talking to you and... I mean, I did, like, save the game, but...
Yep.
No, yeah, let's go into this man's office at 10 p.m. And the man audience.
Try.
Sorry about that. Babies learn to verbalize. Yeah. Yeah, I really should have started this segment. You can't see it because of where... There we go. There. Wait. Other side. It is... there. 10 p.m. That's what... Yeah, I set the scoot over so, like, the... somehow blocking the timestamp. Wait, am I... Why can't I carry anymore? No, I don't...
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground.
Wait, how hard?
Someone partied really, really hard here. Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red,
That's a lot of
and
cigarettes.
almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Well, so he just sat there, drank like 10 bottles of beer, and smoked 4 packets of cigarettes. Looks like I had a lot of
It
fun.
really, really doesn't. Let's turn our attention
Poor Kim.
elsewhere and move on.
This is the night watchman's booth. The
Renee.
name on the door reads,
Oh, the
Renee
night
Arnaud.
watchman, Renee. You think it's that soda guy?
Listen, it's okay to take a few
Ah.
minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must. But please hurry. We are...
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized.
Do I just steal this
There's a
man's
framed
like
photograph
family
on the table.
photo out of his desk? Yes.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. Rene looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied
Aw,
to some good
I
memories.
stole a happy photo. Now I feel bad.
Why did you take that picture of René?
I'm going to make an artistic photo collage again.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Search for a little something to help
The
you.
drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly
I'm very
out of
curious
date.
what Kim has to say about this.
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
You take the painkillers. They are yours now.
All right, that worked
You
out well.
stand and exit the booth.
We had a good sit. It was a good sit. Why is that?
Yeah, see if you can go down those steps, no?
I don't think so. No, it looks like this ruin and can't.
What about that dot down there? Oh, yeah, how about going down
I think
there?
it's out here. I vaguely remember something like this. Is there like somebody in one of these?
Okay, wait, that's progressing. Go back. Going.
So back? Okay.
Yeah, go up. Alright,
Wow.
make sure that there's nowhere else. There. That. And the, no.
The jacket?
Yes.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Tarpaulin.
There is a
that's
white
another word.
rectangle
We should make it
clearly
like a
visible on its back.
vocabulary list from this game. There's a white rectangle. Oh, that's like their symbol, right?
This is your cloak.
Ah,
You can feel it.
Yes,
that's a good sign.
it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
You think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, yes, I do.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
I'm glad I got this cloak.
I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
That's a really powerful moment for...
So, if you had not bowed to the racist, the way
I
that-
negotiated with the racist.
if you had,
Oh, look at that sweet coat I got on.
so if you had not
Is there a photo?
bargained with Measurehead, you would have found your way onto that roof somehow,
Mm-hmm.
and the challenge would have been to jump.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Would have been to jump in to the, like,
The water tank right there?
maybe I'm not really.
Oh, I didn't know
100%
that.
Sure. I just know that you would have had to have jumped into the thing, but you really wouldn't have had very good luck.
A rusting
Being a
control
weak
panel with
intellectual.
several knobs.
Yeah,
Two
yeah,
buttons
this character
marked
cannot
Marsh and Arrête are faded with use.
go and stop.
It seems to control the large crane above. A container Marsh
Yeah.
on, Arrête off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
All right. This is
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places
It was
the
surprisingly
container
quiet.
down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled. Moving this
Rest,
container,
kind crane.
of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
That is surprisingly epic of a description for a crane moving a container box.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Okay, that should be all I have to do. Oh,
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
You do? Because I don't. There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
maybe there's contraband there.
It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others.
He doesn't even look at it.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the
No reply. No reply. No reply. You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Persuade the door to open. I have to try this.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because what wasn't an option?
You see my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do
Okay.
that after hours.
White Fjord. Whale. Thank you. My reading ain't too good, guys. Gals, anybody in between. What's that? 8. I think I need like 60, was it, or 16?
Yeah, 60.
60? Well, yeah, I'm
60,
nowhere close
yeah.
to paying for my rent. There's nowhere to organize. Is that doing anything? Oh no, I hear like a low ticking sound. Man, I could use some coffee. What time is this? Is it late for coffee? It's late for white waves on red.
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Who is this character?
The lyrics to this container song
Entertainment.
are being made up as he goes along.
Not the most piercing observation ever.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund.
Why is the peninsula vanishing?
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard. Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
That's a very disarming look.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then.
Seems like that's the
Too old to
analog
lose
for
my accent
Ireland.
then.
Yeah.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Hello.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
We are gradually making our way to speak to what's the guy's name again? What's the guy that we're going to go talk to? Claire.
Everard Claire.
Where's everybody?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Interesting.
Told you.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Huh. Okay. So he's making covers for empty containers.
Everything is so
80%.
pretty in red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
That's
Sure
some
is,
bullshit.
mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I had to break this bonding moment, but the red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union
Okay.
livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
Uh-oh.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Must be nice.
Must
So
be
no one is working?
effing nice.
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Everard.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
A week or so.
Uh-oh.
So as long as the murder happened.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that.
Because ultimately that's what
That's
we're trying to
union
solve is
business.
the murder that happened 7 days ago.
Him and his boy stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling him to take some time off. I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know.
That's committing murders.
I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
It was a bit more than a
Easy,
fight.
Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
I remember I was the runt of the class.
Oh, I
The
misunderstood.
bigger boys always used to pick on me.
Tell me about
You
high
see,
school, dude.
I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never
Aw.
started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here. Yes.
Okay.
Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone, I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Okay, that just confuses me.
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
Yeah, this is the first I've heard about Miss Beaufort. Beaufort. I don't know.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Wow, Leo, okay.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running. Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of
Oh,
the
okay,
river.
so she's like
4
like
years
a
she was
union
gone, and when she
lawyer.
came back, she was off.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood. Knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo.
Dr. Lemaitre said so. And she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Beaufort. Interesting.
Yes, this place really seems to run
Oh,
on clockwork.
that's nice.
Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really. Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinaise, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
Oh,
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both guys like Mr. Everett, and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinaise what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school.
it's
we
interesting that
did,
they're
when
describing
we
these
were
guys as
boys.
nice guys. I thought they were like villains and like corrupt.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But he already left for the day.
Ah,
He always leaves around 10 p.m.
that makes sense.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah, go into his office anyways.
Nothing else, I'm gonna try to rob the man. Oh. Look, somebody forgot on the coffee table.
A large table with two huge vacuum-insulated thermal coffee
There's been like
dispensers.
stacks of coffee
Someone has
machines
forgotten
like
a
all
small
across
plastic
this
card
area.
next to the stacks of cups. You snatch out the red plastic card. It features a black contour of a crane lifting a container. The name, Etienne Garte, is written in the middle. Below it, in smaller text,
Ah,
member of the board. It comes
So I can
with
get out
a
now, I
magnetic
imagine.
strip meant to open.
okay. I wonder if I can like get an advantage over him or something by sneaking up in here. That makes sense. The taxidermy. Okay, so this is the way of the game letting me get out. Huh? Stuck. There you go. Am I not supposed to go this way? Like, am I not supposed to go back out this way? Yeah, I thought this was one way in, one way out type of place. I tripping here? This can have to say.
Yes?
Oh, there's okay. Yeah, I can't like select anything to interact with. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, because there's stairs here, and that okay. The game wasn't bugging out. I'm just a dum-dum. The perspective was a bit awkward. Okay, that was this way.
Yeah.
Come on, Kim. It's bedtime. We all need some rest. What is detectiving is
See
hard.
if you can get in that,
Here?
Yeah.
You're back before the
No,
cargo container.
It's still locked. Okay.
I wonder what happens if you can like persuade the door to open with rhetoric. I have to Google that.
Well, after you've given up on it, I'll tell you. Because I was able to persuade it to open.
How did you persuade the door to open?
I'll spoil that for you later.
Wait, where did I come in from?
Door at the bottom.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Here?
Yep.
Yes, okay.
And now you have the magnetic key. You can come in
Is
and
there
out.
anything down here you want to check out? It's 11 p.m. I need to get... Wait. Oh, okay. This
Yeah.
is where Call Me Mañana is.
Yes. There is a way down that way. I just...
Come on.
There you go.
Jesus. I should be careful with my cursor. Santa Maria!
Santa Manana.
Kim, it only took 5 streams and about 6 hours of gameplay. But we did it. We completed a full day of this game. What surprises me, I think you can go like 10 days. Is how long the game. Oh wait, can I karaoke? Oh no, but I need to find a sad song first.
You have to find your song first, yeah.
Is there anything else I want to do down here? Nah. Oh, but let's check in on Lena. How you doing, Lena?
Hello again, sweetie.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? I don't want Lena's money. You seem to be in a chair. I'm not saying that. Oh. I am sorry I crashed into you, Lena.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that? Don't beat yourself up over it too much, dear.
I have
People
to-
do
no,
strange things
no.
when
You
the
don't.
old...
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your
Copo.
Copo type.
Okay. What is my... Copa
Wait, there are couple types? No. Always pick options with the wait, comma, or the hold up, or whatever, because there are ways of getting more information without
Yes.
acting on them.
Guess what's yours?
Okay, thank you. I did not know that. Superstar Cop. Yes, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
That is only a ludicrous daydream. Guess again.
Aw.
You're the... No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then,
Why?
shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can
Okay.
dual copo type from sorry to anything. Of course you are.
Rigorous
It's okay.
self-critique. That sounds like
See if
some
you can get something
unhealthy,
out of this, like
like badgering
Or
yourself.
maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Oh yeah, I think I can level up and like internalize a few more things. Oh, I got 2 skill points. Okay, so what do I want to go for? Wasting reality. I think that's like I think that's like it's like sobriety. Do I want to be sober? I'm not sure how much. I'm not sure what makes for like fun gameplay and streaming, so I'm gonna pass on that. Jamais vu. Jamais. Name not sure. Name none of them is familiar. This is the fuse. Is that sarcasm? See the peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts, the one you must complete. It's... I mean, are you fucking with me? Oh. Okay. Alright. Go for that for a particular reason. Because it's apparently super important. You're one sorry... a cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the line. You should be grounding the feet of a feudal lord, providing lure evidence at a Mazovian, which is the in-world term for like Marxist.
Marx. Mm-hmm.
Or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat of nine tails. Like, damn sure. Okay, so basically it's like extreme guilt.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna internalize one and just hold off on the second one for now.
You're passing up the superstar one?
Oh, do I have that?
Yeah, go back. Some kind of superstar.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't I want to be a hobo, communist, inexplicable feminist? Superstar. I'm a superstar hobo. Superstar hobo? There's a concept. I should put that into Midjourney, see what comes in.
Like Kid Rock.
But yeah, like Kid Rock, a superstar. Ah, I used to like a little bit of his music.
No.
I mean, I was like a child, so.
Yeah.
But, oh, money.
There you go.
Still not paying for it. Oh, hey. Hello, Miss Dude. Look at that sway. Just sway for me, buddy.
Oh.
Can I help you?
Before you do that, go back to Frit and turn in the tear.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna sell some bottles, yo. It's what I always
That's important
fantasize.
police business to take care of.
I remember growing up seeing the police just collecting bottles off the street and then turning them in so they could have enough money to sleep somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes, the police. That's sarcasm if it's not evident.
The tear machine stab. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
0.6 real.
With a satisfying jingle.
Look at you.
Look at me, just moving up in the world.
Yeah. You got a whole 9 coins.
I always have 10 real. 60 pays for one night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Okay. That was kind of I mean, that sounded a little bit too much like I didn't do it.
Uh-huh. So, who else has keys?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Usually the city comes and picks up your trash. It would suck if the city came by and dumped trash in your place.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Kim, spoilers.
Thank you anyway.
Is someone on your staff?
Maybe you were in a fugue state. Let's torment this man.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Ouch! Ah, you didn't have to like... Yeah, let's do that.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my... Yes? Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Losing this stupid money game.
After Kim will get his words.
Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it? Not until you bring me the money.
Okay. I might have
Kim's
something
like,
in my
okay,
motor
stop it,
carriage
babe.
we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
So, am I good?
Go back to... you gotta go to Kim's car.
Okay. Go to Kim's car. So, what is it? This car's like a really high performance vehicle, is it?
Inside,
Yeah.
you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
I'm selling evidence.
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real
I
use
can't
for them,
hear the
just
description
for
about
vanity.
spinners and nothing about the Boondocks. The cartoon.
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Nice.
You know what? Let's not sell. I'll sleep in the car. We'll keep the
No,
spinners.
no, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Made him smile.
Yeah.
Make him smile. We have become friends. Oh, that's a nice thing to. Whoa. I mean, the best thing to do was not be a drunken mess, but.
As I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be...
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to...
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
That's really cool of you, Kim. Okay, so a pawn shop to the south. Oh, I guess that's it. A gateway to. Do we end up in the sewer at some point?
No.
Oh. Ah, now I'm disappointed.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and spoil that for you.
I would love a sewer stage in this game. All great games have a sewer stage. I think Doom had one, the Ninja Turtles. Ooh. Let my inner hobo shine. Okay, these get me interfacing. Electro cap. What's interfacing?
Interfaces is like unlocking things and
Okay. Oh, I'm keeping
opening
my.
shit.
Okay, I'm keeping my gardening gloves on.
Drives me nuts that you don't search everything.
Well, I'll get to it. I'm searching. I'm going in phases.
Uh-huh.
No, where are you going? Mostly military wear.
typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
How much for this?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
I got what, 10?
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
Okay.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order. It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property.
I mean, it's kind of cool that he has
You
that.
have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
But if I ever get infinite money...
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
It is kind of mesmerizing.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately.
His store does
RCM
feel
or
like
otherwise.
time stops.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Okay, this is the communist answer, huh?
I don't know.
What is this? So this seems like the capitalist response. This seems like the communist response. This is like the logical one, but what is this? I'm going for this one.
It keeps me entertained.
I press your stopper.
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things
Okay,
besides.
so you can't determine what he's
But you
high
can't
on.
cut through looking at his wares, talking to him. That might give
Okay.
you more. A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Well, this is a clue.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said
Oh
you
my God,
were
he's already going through some, like,
undeserving of a
emotional
service
crisis.
weapon of
Well,
the
he's going through
Revachol
something.
Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Photons are energy and light, so that means the gun was glowing? Or he thought the gun was glowing?
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
Drunk?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Can you imagine walking into a pawn shop and tell you, "I'm sorry, sir, we don't buy guns," so you turned a gun on yourself? Wow, that is... I feel bad for Bird Nest Roy.
How much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
That's not even enough for one hotel stay.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau, this has got to be the most. Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best of us.
It certainly does, especially in Revachol. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
But why was she terrifying?
Right, so let me get this right.
I look yellow.
You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
I mean, what's the worst he could do? It looks like the town's already pretty wrecked.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now.
Of course.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them.
Yes.
The wheels stop, but
These
the
are very, very
spinners
good.
keep spinning.
Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mess banger.
200 real? I can
No
almost
matter.
buy a street
I'll
light
give
with that.
you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I
The
assure
police. The police can't defraud people.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer.
Thank you.
You can sell
Here's
other
the
items
60
in your
real you need for
inventory,
your
by the
bill.
way.
Do
Okay.
not waste it.
Wait, Kim kept 140. He only gave me what I needed.
The rest
Alright,
is
good
for
job,
Kim,
Kim.
come on, man.
To
You gotta hook me
compensate
up.
for the pain of being separated from his radiant spinners.
Aw. Okay. Fair
The
enough.
windfall
mean,
is
they
a small
were his.
consolation.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. That was kind of his hookup, so.
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Anything else you're thinking of selling?
So yeah, I can't sell this.
No, don't sell that.
This is a postcard. I think I want to hold on to that. I'm not selling me my pen. Okay, I'm not selling anything. I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not
about the cup?
purchasing any more clothing at the moment. Another time, perhaps.
You didn't want to sell the racist cup?
Oh, that's evidence. And it did give me the option to.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I'm not sure you
doubt
can
it,
sell the.
but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business.
Good rule.
Bad for
Always keep your
everyone.
distance from butchery, if you can.
He doesn't know anything.
If you can't, I can't help you.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing cup. Why does art inspire you so much?
Because he's an artist? It does, yes. But what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
That's a good description.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world?
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes.
Hold on,
Disheveled and
is
prophetic.
architecture also
Perhaps
art?
you should try to critique architecture too.
That's stupid. Architecture is stupid.
Of course not. It's autism.
It's
Box drawing,
autism?
masturbation with a ruler and a sextant or whatever they use. You should demean and criticize the genteel institution of architecture while extolling the virtues of the pure arts. Yes, you seek
Okay, so I am
substance.
critical of
No
architecture.
vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
And then, wait, don't I have to be 100% cop to get? Oh, okay.
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now?
See,
Strike
it's
a bold
like I'm
shape
Harry
here.
and you're Kim.
Go art.
In the
or
game,
go
we were
home.
playing with Harry and Kim.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery,
Criminals of
the
the printing
trite and
press.
derivative artists and writers of the world.
You derivative artist!
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Whatever you say, conceptualization. Okay, let's take a break. I need to get some water. Turn on the AC. It's sweaty in here, or I'm getting sweaty. Let me detangle these cables and stretch. And then we'll be back for...
You're a sweaty boy.
I'm a sweaty streamer. Alright, and we'll be back in a minute for the dramatic conclusion of Harry's quest to get 60 real to pay for his hotel room for the night. Yeah, but I haven't paid. So that's gonna be the big climax of the quest. It's like, I legally paid for lodging for a night. But we'll be back in a few minutes. I'll bring you a soda. Your internet, I'll be right back. No, it's okay. I'll get you a soda. It's not far. Acquired the juice and the soda, and I put it in the cup.
Thank you.
And we're back.
Back
What was
at
I
it
doing?
again, boys.
Back again, boys. I already forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I need some sleep. The first time I tried playing.
Sleep?
What was that?
Is that who needs sleep?
Fentanyl needs sleep?
Who needs sleep?
Oh, who needs sleep? Hobocop needs sleep.
No, you're Hobocop.
I'm whatever type of cop you need me to be. Hobocop, superstar cop. I do them all, baby.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now
fuse
vacant
puzzle.
holes.
Reminds me of my
middle
Resident
is a
Evil
lever.
days.
Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way.
Oh, okay.
Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Probably?
Pull the lever all the way up until nothing happens. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the sight.
Stop judging me, Kim.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? You pull the lever all the way up until the metal. Nothing happens. Wasn't there a sign over this?
Okay, so I just have to wait, basically. So it's kind of like in the beginning of Stardew Valley, where like a few areas are like locked off for a couple of days at the very beginning.
There's also go down.
It's almost midnight.
I know. Just remember this area because there's somebody that you have to talk to down here.
Okay, this looks like a little like pawn shop, huh?
Right, like it's a
like
place where you haven't explored fully.
I like how the AI or like some of the software adjusts to like the different lighting, and sometimes it looks like I have like intense jaundice. To anybody listening, I am okay. I am of okay health. Not great, not horrible, but I'm not as yellow as I might appear at times. Or am I?
Or are you?
Is there anybody else I want to talk to down here? No, there's remarkably little to interact with. Okay, it's been a long day.
You have to go settle with Garte before you can go to bed.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I thought...
Oh, wait, no, you're right, I did not. Sorry.
I mean, try to go in the room, see what happens.
Okay. People are just gonna be like, he's going up the stairs and down the stairs, up the stairs and down the stairs.
Hey, exercise is good for you.
Okay. I guess they changed the lock or something.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
For once, I actually do. Oh, you can't see it, but wait. Look at how much coin. Wait, move that way a little bit. Okay, move that way a little bit. 69.
Nice.
Oh well. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, I have your money.
Well.
I hope you choke on it. Should I be apologetic, neutral, or aggressive? I'm gonna go for
I mean, you've already went in on Sorry Cop.
Yeah, but I've been antagonizing this guy. No. I like Sylvie. And, yeah, I'll be nice.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per
Oh,
night.
I already got 10.
I'll take
Not
a
too
room
bad.
here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests.
Okay, I need to heal my brain.
Heal your brain.
Yeah, oh, morale.
You should do it one more. Get yourself to full.
Well, this way I can take one hit, and if sleeping helps me recover, I don't, like, burn too.
I gotcha.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation.
It's
Let's go out
11:30,
to the
Kim.
balcony.
But I can always make time for a friend like you.
Let's fucking go.
The
Shots!
air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum.
Judgy.
Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on the RCM. Our role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
How do you think it went?
You were so hungover that you couldn't keep it down when we approached the hanged man. So we didn't even inspect the body.
That's okay, the body's still there.
And there's still much to do at the crime scene too. We didn't search it thoroughly enough.
You can ask for Kuno's help tomorrow.
he would have put all of this more harshly, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably because he's afraid that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
So from the outside, work your way back towards the crime scene.
It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer. I'm just going through the facts. As for the interviews, we didn't get to meet Revachol, but we did get into the harbor. It'll be easier to reach him tomorrow. We tried to interview the Wild Palms rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us.
Okay.
If Kim is emphasizing something this much, it really must be important.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that still not pressing for
I'm a busy man, Kim. I got places to be. I don't know why I do the things I do. Okay, I think that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those days.
He's just a drunk man in dress shoes running everywhere.
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Oh, thank you, Kim. That's very kind of you.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Oh, I think it's a...
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Fix the ash.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night, but yes, it's been a long and eventful day. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real.
Can I impose fines on people to get
in
money?
accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
Maybe. Gotta find somebody
although
doing
indirectly,
something wrong
as
first.
citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in you. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station closely. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught.
So instead of being arrested, you get a step to show up.
Thus far, this seems to
And if you
most,
don't show
as
up,
you may
you
have
become
gathered
fugitive,
from the fact that
which
we are
means the
expected
next
to
time they
carry
can
a
arrest
record of
you.
our kills,
Okay.
like the one in the watermarks. We are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power. We don't convict. We arrest and send
Always
them to
choose the
coalition
options.
government courts, like Whirl and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. Yes, the international community's mission in Revachol, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition
Let's say it
government
was the
founded the
citizens.
RCM. Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this
Okay,
place
so they're
after
like
the revolution
associated with the
failed.
coalition then.
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects.
Okay.
They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
The NWO.
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
Okay.
Those others say they continue the humanist project set forth by Dolores Day.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something kind and usual. Something almost self-explanatory. Something ominous.
Who's Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
What do you think of
The
them?
moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And
Okay.
it
So
doesn't
he just
look like
accepts
that's
them,
about to
basically.
happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the
Okay.
sky.
If
They're
Kid
not
likes
all
him,
that bad.
that's a good sign, I think.
I think it's
That's
an
another
analog for
leitmotif
Christianity.
associated with
Oh,
moralism.
okay.
But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
Okay.
Do you?
We're the Stooges the world protecting. Okay. Oh yeah, because you can also go like hard right on this game, huh? This
So
sounds.
I was thinking the communist answer is probably number 3.
Oh, okay, I can see that. Okay, yeah, let's do 3 then.
No. We are stooges of the world's biggest bourgeois organization protecting the people of Revachol. That's the hand we were dealt. Without the MI, we would be common vigilantes. Sadly, it is what we already are to the people of Martinez, most of them at least, especially the Union. Vigilantes. I expect our job here to prove quite challenging.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag.
They've had a long day.
This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here. An aerostatic
Who doesn't
passes
like a treat
overhead,
at the end of the day?
the whiskers of its floodlights on the
Or
ground
the end of the week.
below.
Happy Friday.
Kitsaraga's glasses light up as he looks to the sky. Two glowing circles.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno.
Oh, Kuno.
It's different in land.
That
in
kid
Denmark
is
and
different
the
types of
GIH.
messed up. Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. This place has fallen between the cracks, the jurisdictions of our two precincts.
He's very much a noble moralist.
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
He seems disenchanted but still has hope. At least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah, we can have hope.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
New skill point.
Yeah, I'm gonna unlock it. I'm gonna try to save one slot. Oh, I'm almost done with some kind of superstar, so I can become a superstar cop. Yeah, that one and art cop is next, because I think it'd be fun to play as an art cop. Oh, that should be a movie. You have a good night, kid.
Yes?
Oh, okay. Remember, if you stay in a hotel or a motel, always close the door.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh no, like last time, this hotel room is the only place I've died, so I feel the urge to save here.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
3%. I mean, I guess I could try. 3%? Maybe tonight's the night?
It's too late.
Nope.
Like an image on film. The expression belongs
Use
to
your
your
chain
primary
cutters to fix the
motor
faucet.
cortex. It would take
Okay,
a
so you have
minor
to put the chain
neurological
cutters.
miracle for you
Oh,
to cease
okay.
producing it.
Do you have them?
I think I do, actually. Tools.
Yeah. There you go. Do you put them?
Yeah.
Not on a door, on a mirror.
Oh, is that a door? Oh, okay. I thought this was so I thought this was a mirror, and this was like a towel, but that's a door and that's a mirror. Okay.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Low.
In it, your face.
17 is still
adorned
better than 3.
With the expression. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've
Art cop,
probably
yes.
never
Hobo
been a
cop,
plumber.
yes. Super cop, yes. Plumber cop, no. Plumber cop. There's a sequel for art cop. Oh, I just never picked up the shirt. I've been walking around with my undershirt and a tie all day for just cause. +1 conceptualization, -1 suggestion. Unsavory odor.
Ew.
If you notice, it's got like a glow on it, so I'm guessing that's like the stench of it.
It's gotta be the drugs.
Man, look at this dude's sense of fashion.
Fan.
All right,
You're
so
not a fan.
I died last time I did that.
The fan stands still.
Pull on the fan.
The switch must be broken, because nothing happens.
I'm not sure what I expected to happen. What's that?
I
Ooh.
was gonna say bottles.
Oh yeah,
Be
let's
a
do some
shit ton of
recycling.
bottles here.
You know, help do our part with the climate. Oh wow, there's a lot of bottles in here. My dude.
Well, now you know how you're gonna get your.
Yeah, all I had to do was come back to the hotel room and get all these bottles.
There's one more bottle on the floor, yeah. 2. Oh shit.
For real, dude, you got a problem. Like, you shouldn't be living like this.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
What happened to that bed? Oh, is that cushions on top of?
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay, because like you see those stripes, or is that wood, or is that just like?
Yeah, like is that the slats underneath the mattress?
Slats,
or...
that's the word. Thank you.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
4 minutes to midnight.
Get in there.
I've earned some rest.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep does. And then
Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, wow, wow. There you go. Good call.
Yeah, so now I have 8 health in a game that's not really about combat. No, it's morale, like
Correct.
mental health. It's a new day.
Good going, buddy. Really? Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
Oh, God.
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. That's
Maybe
not really
I can
true.
convince myself to
Your
feel
heart
well.
has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Oh, withdrawals.
Yes.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline. Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect. Ready to go to war against the world.
It's up to you.
You know what? I think it'd be more interesting to see what happens if I go down this path.
Of course. Martinez is speed central.
I mean,
you just gotta poke
Joyce
around.
wants you to hunt out the drugs anyways. So what if you find the drugs and then you take them, and then you can tell her about them as if you didn't take them?
What if? How can I investigate? Kind of like in Training Day with Denzel Washington. How can you investigate the narcotics if you don't?
You and Speed will be happy again.
That's a joke.
You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
That's what they always say.
Some kind of superstar.
I'm a superstar.
They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No
A
one
rock and
wants
roll
their
cop.
state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Holy shit, that's a big burden to put on my shoulders. Okay, -1 logic though. Price of self-delusion. But learning caps are raised. Okay. That's a big lackluster. I thought it'd be something more. There's probably some cool like dialogue options with it.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Okay. There's just not very much in here to interact with anymore. Kim.
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with there is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you.
Oh.
Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I hope nobody feels lonely ever again.
The door does not care. Still no answer.
Much harder.
Still nothing.
Okay. I thought he might do something like silly. Okay. Kim's probably downstairs already. Oh, okay, and these are the mercenaries, I think, right? Oh, but first I need to talk to Lima, right? Because I want to see her plotline all the way to the end.
So go talk to Kim.
My man.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them. I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RC men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the Union called the Hardy
Okay,
Boys,
so they're part of like
who are
the Union
responsible
militia.
for state policing. I think it's them. A lot of things point to the Dock Workers Union. The circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information. That's not a lot of things. We should have dug up more yesterday. Still, we need to talk to them, and it won't be easy. That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Get the doers.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war.
Oh wow. Okay.
So let's keep a cool head, okay? I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks. One loose
Loud
job
and
less to
nasty.
worry about.
Why do you
One
have to
big
look at his
problem
notes
to
for
replace
that?
it. One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, she will talk to you ever, huh?
Yep.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yeah.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide.
Yes, now you gotta go talk to Lena. Lena!
Oh. She blended in well with her chair.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Aw.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear. Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Times are tough these days.
The Union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth
Oh, that's
down
the
the
one that I
coast.
dialed.
And Gary's phone is dead too. To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
Oh, I can help you.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something
Expeditions do sound
interesting.
fun.
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be
That's where the
back on
sign
Monday.
collapsed.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day. Oh my. What happened? Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful to both.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast,
I can do that for you.
please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
I've heard about this.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up
Zoology
that vanilla
and
murder investigation.
investigations.
And if you see
Hey,
him,
there's some overlap
let him
here.
know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
well, it's a phasmid tech.
Ah yes, Phasmatodia. A diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs,
Oh, okay.
leaves, that sort of thing. Oh yeah.
They look like twigs.
Here comes the interesting.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us, officers.
Spoilers.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid.
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
It's simply elusive. So much so that most...
Establishment. I thought so.
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks... Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even
cool
guess. It can blend in almost perfectly. Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully? Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into Oh dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. Morel can explain it all much.
Okay, I'm getting tired. I think that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. Thank you very much to anybody that may have watched. And almost tripped on my wire here. Join us tomorrow for the next part, where we will eventually, hopefully, finally talk to the Union boss, which was the first thing I intended to do today, but
Yay!
it took forever. But anyway,
It was fun.